WBCA Asia light heavyweight title. We have got France against Iran. Round number one underway. We've got Emeric Douali representing France in the yellow trunks with the golden trim against Sajjad Marabi from Iran with the black trunks and the bronze trim. 10 rounds of action. Emeric has got 8 wins in the professional boxing world, and all of those wins have come by way of knockout. He has also had over 122 fights in other sports such as kickboxing, K1, Muay Thai. He has done everything. Sajjad Marabi, you know, he's only had 3 wins in professional boxing. However, he's had over 100 fights and 15 years worth of fight experience in many, many tournaments in kickboxing, Muay Thai, karate, every sport you can think of. He has done this. Emeric Douali, known as the Frenchman, has said that his favorite fighter is Canelo. He likes the slow starting defensive style boxers like Canelo, so let's see if he can use that today. A nice slow start by both of these fighters. This is a 10-round fight. It is a marathon, not a sprint. Sajjad Marabi from Iran said he wants to prove something tonight. He said he's lost a lot of fights that should have gone his way but didn't, and he wants to prove that this belt belongs in Iran. Sajjad also said that for this fight he's been working a lot more on his bodybuilding, trying to build a lot of muscle, and you can already see both of these fighters are in tip-top shape. They look absolutely incredible, and lots of muscle on both of them. Some nice combinations by Sajjad, and an overhand right hits Emeric, the Frenchman. Both fighters standing in the pocket and trading some big shots. Emeric is coming off some very nice victories very recently against Tanawat Ketseri, Runjared Odumarit, and Tadsok Sinam. Emeric has beaten some very good fighters already in his very short career of professional boxing. He's only been boxing professionally for 2 years and already had 8 wins and 8 knockouts. And some nice bodywork by Sajjad against him. Some nice inside fighting. Sajjad told me he is a big fan of Mike Tyson and George Foreman, and you can see that. He is landing some beautiful body shots against the Frenchman, Emeric Douali. And a beautiful lead hook landed by Sajjad Marabi, and Emeric eats it. Emeric just leaning on Sajjad. I think he's a little bit hurt by that shot, but Sajjad is just looking at him. 10 seconds ago of the first round. Who's going to edge out the round? A fantastic first round for this main event. And I think Sajjad may have just nicked it in the last 30 seconds. Let's see some action replays. And look at that. Beautiful Mickey Ward style body shot. Tap to the head and then bang to the body. And again, it was that uppercut that set up a lot of other shots. And again, look at this. He leans back and uppercuts him. And it was that other when he steps back and throws a nice lead hook. Beautiful boxing by Sajjad Marabi right there. Again, he told me he wants to prove something today. He said a lot of fights he has fought recently haven't gone his way, and he said it wasn't deserved, and he wants to bring the belt back to Iran. He said he looks up to people like George Foreman, Mike Tyson, Canelo, Triple G, and I think he is proving that as well. Emeric Douali is a very calm fighter. So although he took some big shots in that first round, don't count him out yet. He is a very intelligent boxer who's been boxing for a very long time, representing Rage Fight Academy. Round number 2. A big shot to start the round. Both fighters holding the center of the ring, trying to set up their power shots. And a nice double jab by Sajjad. And again, another body shot, and 2 times. He is trying to hurt Emeric to the body early on. Maybe Sajjad knows something we don't, but he's landed that body shot several times in this fight already. But the Frenchman is putting the pressure on Sajjad. If you've taken some big shots, the last thing you want to do is put the pressure on, but I think Emmerich's trying to prove something. I think he wants to prove that he's not hurt. Some nice inside boxing by both opponents. And another beautiful body shot landed by Sajjad. A very Mickey Ward style boxing where you tap to the head and then try and land a shot to the body. And both fighters are trading leather. Some nice power shots landed by both of these opponents. This is a great start to a title fight here at the Lumpini Stadium in Thailand. Both fighters leaning on each other, trying to get a little bit of an edge, trying to land a power shot. Now what you can see is they actually put their head on the opposite shoulder of their opponent to avoid being hit by their power shot. I think Sajjad is trying to set up another big body shot. He's tapping to the head of the Frenchman, trying to get underneath. And there it is, a nice right hand to the temple of Emmerich and then a left hand to the liver of Emmerich. Sajjad is a very powerful man, but so is Emmerich. Emmerich has not taken a back foot. Even though he's been hit with some very hard shots, he's not once taken a back foot in this fight. Sajjad is coming off a very recent victory against Prince Tete, who is also a fantastic fighter as well. And it looks like he's hurt his opponent. The crowd is going wild. Sometimes a good cheering section will persuade the judges in your favor. So hopefully the judges have some headphones on so they do not hear the audience as well. Some nice in close boxing. 10 seconds to go of this round. And both fighters look pretty tired already, and it's only the second round. What a fantastic war we are seeing already. You can see Emmerich breathing quite heavily, and I think he might have a slight cut on the top of his right eye. Let's see some fight action replays. And it was that fantastic liver shot that Emmerich has just taken twice, and Sajjad just teeing off on Emmerich. And again, in close fighting. Both fighters are inside the pocket, trading some very heavy shots. Considering this is a 10-round fight, it is very hard to keep taking body shots and having enough energy to be in the 10th round. So I think if Emmerich's going to eat those body shots, he needs to try and take Sajjad out very early. Round number 3 underway. We have Sajjad Marabi from Iran with the black shorts and the bronze trim, and Emmerich Douali from France with the yellow shorts and the black trim. Emmerich has got 8 wins in the professional boxing world, and 8 of those wins by way of knockout. Sajjad only 3 wins in professional boxing, but over 100 fights in everything else. But Sajjad, I think, is showing everyone that he is a very good boxer. For someone who's only had 5 fights in professional boxing, he is showing how good he is. Emmerich, the Frenchman, is a very tough fighter and has not gone down to any of these big shots. But Sajjad looks like he's got a lot of energy and is again trying to prove that these belts belong in Iran. Some nice bodywork by Emmerich, and leaning on Sajjad. He's got his head on the right side of Sajjad so he cannot get his power shots off. A very intelligent move by Emmerich Douali. We need to see a little bit more movement from both fighters. But Sajjad has again taken the bait and just putting on the pressure of Emmerich. When you know your opponent is tired, that's the time you need to put the pressure on. Do not give them an inch to breathe or recover. Sajjad right now needs to put the pressure on. Some very hard shots. A nice body shot landed by Emmerich just behind the elbow of Sajjad. And again, you can see why Sajjad is a big fan of George Foreman. He likes to be in close and throw some huge looping hooks to his opponent. Now remember, Emmerich has had over 122 fights. He was a Muay Thai champion. He won a championship in France in 2007. A Muay Thai championship in 2009. He's been in the ring several times, but he has gone down. And Sajjad has put his opponent to the floor. Emmerich just needs to bite on his gum shield, breathe heavily, and just try and survive the rest of this round. Sajjad has smelt blood, and he's going in for the kill. And Emmerich has gone down again. The Frenchman has gone down. The ref is waving it off. Sajjad said he wanted to prove something, and he wanted to bring those belts back to Iran. What a fantastic performance by Sajjad Marabi. All credit to Emmerich. Emmerich is a fantastic fighter. He's only been in the professional boxing world for 2 years. I am sure we're going to see Emmerich very, very soon. Emmerich, let's see some of these fight replays here. Sajjad stalking his opponent like a tiger on a gazelle and just drops him. And again, it was that shot behind the guard that set up the body shot. Again, watch this, round the guard and then to the body. It is very hard to deal with large, heavy headshots and heavy body shots. Fantastic fight, credit to both fighters, and big respect to Emmerich Douali, who I'm sure we're going to see again, but Sajjad Marabi, he did exactly what he wanted to do, bring those belts back to Iran.
Once again to the ring, representatives from the WBC Asia, Colonel Thanapon Pakdipoom, WBC Asia President, and our technical supervisor here from WBC Asia, Colonel Om Chakapat, along with our fight promoter, Kunasa Moros of Evolution Fight Series, and our official result here, ladies and gentlemen. We have here our winner and new WBC Asia Light Heavyweight Champion. Please give it up for the winner. This is from Iran, Sajjad Marabi. Fighting out of Cyril Gym, representing Iran, Sajjad Marabi here. Fantastic performance here, knocking out his opponent in round number 3 here. He's been given his belt here, and we are sure to follow this fighter the next time he fights. No doubt. Congratulations once again. And as our officials take their official photographs here, I'd like to thank you all once again here for joining in the action here at the Lumpini Stadium for all of our 7 fights this afternoon, action-packed. Please put your hands together once again for our winner. This is Sajjad Marabi from Iran, doing a fantastic job here, taking home the WBC Asia Light Heavyweight belt here. Thank you to Colonel Thanapon and Colonel Om